Just the other day, I canceled my Disney Plus subscription. Yep, let it dry right up. I got unplussed, right now, and then I'm like, Daredevil's coming out, so I'll just watch it at somebody else's house or something because it ain't finna be good. Not if it's on Disney. I'm gonna do something that people just don't seem to be able to do nowadays. I apologize. I am sorry. Okay, this show is very, very good, and anyone who tells you otherwise is just a terrible, husk, sad, angry person who just can't figure out how to make it through life. Welcome into another episode of Smitty Snippets. Today we're discussing Daredevil, Born Again. There will be spoilers because duh. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Come on back and we can talk about it. All right. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoy the content. Let's get it. To say I'm surprised would be an absolute understatement. I never thought this show would be this good. And it does have its problems, which we'll get into. It's not perfect, but it is very good. Let's start with the story. The story revolves around Daredevil and Kingpin, or Wilson Fisk. Wilson Fisk is running for governor. He's trying to turn his life around, wanting to do the right thing, but Daredevil doesn't believe him. He thinks that there's something going on, something nefarious going on with Fisk, and he's just determined to find out what it is. Not to mention the fact that anger, that pent-up anger from his friend dying at the hands of Bullseye, has kind of changed who he is. And Fisk, who's we're still not familiar with his motivations. Right now, they seem to be genuine, as he is trying to take over New York and do the best he can. What I enjoy so far about Daredevil is the grit of it all, right? Besides the broken bones, which I can appreciate because it is Daredevil, they dropping F-bombs on Disney Plus. Now, I know Deadpool is on Disney Plus, and that's to be expected, but a Disney-made show, F-bombs, Disney, what's gotten into you? I like that it's not just I want to take over the world kind of deal with these two characters. You get real life problems with Fisk. He has an issue with his wife, and he's trying to put that back together. He's also trying to be the governor of New York, and he's still dealing with that gunshot, but he wants to kind of turn over a new leaf, so to speak. And you have Daredevil, who again is reeling from his friend being shot, and him trying to pick up those pieces. He's lost another friend, and again he's trying to pick himself up. Probably one of the better scenes I've seen out of both episodes is where Fisk and Daredevil sit down at a diner, and it's very much reminiscent of a movie called Heat, which came out in 1995, where Al Pacino and Robert De Niro sit down, and they're kind of explaining things. Now, De Niro being the bad guy and Al Pacino being the cop, you kind of have this moment before things pop off, and you see the respect that they have for one another, but at the same time, they both have their own agenda. They both have something that they have to do. So I really enjoyed the kind of cat and mouse that was on display versus with Daredevil and Fisk at that moment. But at the same time, you can see the mutual respect between the two.
It's been a long time. Life has happened. You have children? No.
In the second episode, I believe it's the second episode, Fisk made mention of Punisher and Spider-Man. Now, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, if I see Spider-Man, Punisher, and Daredevil all taking on Kingpin, this could be like one of the greatest shows ever. I mean, I ain't gonna say all that, but it would be fun just to see those three characters taking on Fisk. I told you it's just a few things that I didn't like about the show. Well, here they go. Number one, you had an interesting fight scene between Daredevil and Bullseye, and you decided to cover it up with smoke, right? You didn't have to do that. Instead of coming up with ways to hide your fight and hide the discrepancies in your fighting and possible CGI, maybe, which I'll get to in a second, just show your fight. Just show your fight. Like, it was good, right? I was into the show, enjoying the show, and then I'm like, why did Bullseye throw this smoke? What? Why? It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense then. It don't make sense now. Numero dos. You did it again. You did it again. You did it twice. Back to back, no less. First time is a mistake. Second time, you think I'm dumb. How in the world, why is it that Daredevil and pointy things, that's his name, Bullseye, what about their fight is making the electricity flick on and off? Huh? What about that? You hiding your fight again for the second time, right? I'm not going to dock you points for this because the story's good, right? But you got to stop this, right? If you think that it's bad, you look at it, you like, ooh, give me some smoke, give me some flickering lights. You need to do that. You need to go back and do it again, right? Especially with a show that appears to be as good as it is. I will give you props for this show. So far, episode 2, I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but it's looking pretty damn good, right? You don't have to hide your fights, man. I know you're gonna do it again. I know it's gonna be like a fight in the dark, like a lot of the dark. It's gonna be super dark, but it's pretty good. You didn't need to do that. Is my point. Number 3, the CGI. Ooh. He slunk down off the top of that building. Well, it is another shot too. I can't find it, but it's in here. I don't know where it is, but I can't find it. And, when I saw it, my eyeballs bled. The CGI is not great. Okay, at least thus far, it is not great. I hope it gets better. You know, I don't know why things like this happen. Okay, I'm not even going to pretend I know anything about how CGI works, right? I don't know. Is there a discount store people go to because they can't afford top-notch shit? I don't know. Like, somebody tell me in the comment section, is there like a 7-Eleven version of CGI versus like, I don't know, like a Walmart or I don't know. Somebody tell, is it like an upper echelon of CGI? You know, you can go to like a Caldor or Big Lots version of CGI. I don't know. It has to improve. Okay, it has to improve. But that's my only knock. Just those 3 things. Well, I hope that gets better. But even if it doesn't, it's still good. It's still a good show. I'm not going to give it too much grief, but it is fantastic. The way that these characters vibe together, the mission that Fisk is on, the redemption that he's going for, possibly, but he's, we all know he's Kingpin, so he's probably going to do something bad at some point, or be forced to do something bad because of who he used to be, which it kind of looks like it's headed in that direction. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all like this show? Have you watched it yet? Have you completely given up on Disney, like I did, and then had to turn around, right back around, and get another month so I can watch this show? So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoy your boy. It helps me out, please. And tell a friend. All right. I'll holler at y'all.